Welcome everyone, my name is Nikki Tanas and welcome to Nikki Nation. Welcome to my nation of magicians. That's my Nikki Nation. And if you too want to live your life magically, then welcome. My first ever video here. I've done these before, but this is my first one. I wanted to come on here and just share with you my thoughts, my feelings, my voice. Something within me keeps telling me, it's been telling me for a long time, come out, wherever you are. Here I am. And I thought today is such a good day. Right now is the best time. I'm here in my grand's garden. I am blessed to be here in this garden because, you know, we're all in this together, separately together. I have all this space. I'm surrounded by magic. I'm surrounded by, this is my favorite, you know, I thought I knew what it was, but it's, I don't know whether it's an apple or a pear tree, but my favorite bit is when it blooms, because the color of the flowers are the same as my shirt. This is my favorite color, pink. So I wore my favorite shirt. I put on my courage hat. I have many different hats. I have a creativity hat. I have my courage hat. I have my I'm scared, I'm cold scarf. And I have my, you know, all these things that we think we need to do to give us, it's our permission slips to show up and be more of ourselves. You know, there's no specific point I want to make. There's nothing I want to teach you. I just want to share with you some of me. My name is Nikki, and I've created, I really am fascinated, and I'm in love with the idea of my magic nation, my nation of magicians. I'm talking about my imagination, magic nation. I am that, I am. And so I've started on this journey a long time ago, many years ago, and it's taking me through some really cool, interesting, some not so pleasant and fun moments. And I am the sum of all of that here and now. We live in these interesting times, don't you think? Where, you know, infinite intelligence calls it, these are the best times to be alive. And I'm thinking, okay, yes, they are. And then the very next minute, I'm like, how the fuck is this the best time to be alive when I'm stuck? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm exercising my right to free speech, and I'm exercising my right to, you know what? This is my free will, and that's what I want to do. So here I am. Whether you join me or not, it's okay. It's entirely up to you. And you know, as you can tell, I'm stumbling here, and I've never had this issue before, but somehow, I guess probably because I think that there's a camera on and a bunch of y'all are gonna watch me and go, what the fuck are you trying to say, Nikki? I am saying, start living your magic. I am saying, let life seduce you. Start having a love affair with you. Start falling in love with you and see what happens. Because what I know for sure, Oprah, you taught me this. The things I know for sure, and I'm like, what do I know for sure? Well, what I know for sure now is that you cannot love and hate at the same time. It doesn't exist. Like opposites, polarities, you're either on one end or the other, and you can't have one without the other, but you can't have both at the same time. Did you get that? Ooh, I just had a moment there. That's a good one. So if you're on the hate bit, there's no love there. If you're on the love bit, there's no hate there. You can't. But you need to know what one is to understand the other. Well, let me tell you, I really got that loud and clear, because I noticed many years ago when I was trying to be something. You know, we all go through these things in life where it's the journey of self-discovery. Joseph Campbell called it the hero's journey. And it's nothing more than us being more of us. So I'm on that journey and I'm discovering myself and I'm trying to be this cool whatever. I'm like, ugh, that doesn't feel good. And then I very quickly found out every time I go on the not feeling good end, I cause harm to self. It doesn't feel good. It's like, ugh, life isn't so fun. And all of a sudden, funny how it's manifesting all around me. You know, all of a sudden I'm driving in my car and buddy over there is flipping me the bird and someone over there is rude, and these little things where things just go sideways. And then I'm like, okay. And I'm pointing a finger, oh, you bloody this and you that, right? And then I'm having a wonderful day, you know, this is another day. I'm like, wow, everything is peaches today. Everything is like awesome. I get up, everything's, people are kind, people are loving, people are giving, people are humble, people are understanding. Gifts come about, you know, show up at my favorite coffee shop and the barista's like, oh, hi, Nikki. Would that be a tall Americano, 3/4 shot? I'm like, yeah. Well, here you go. It's on the house today. I made an extra one that the guy before you didn't want, so would you like it? I'm like, why, yes, please. Okay. And then I'm giving you these two different stories because I realized that it all has to do with me and my intention, my intentionality, and how I choose to be in the moment is what happens around me instantly. And it doesn't take rocket science to figure that out. And I'm not really sure why we still are having this conversation about what that is. Well, just get it already. We are still trying to digest through the concept I just described, and yet all of us, if you go on social media and if you go anywhere, the conversation is about, oh, we're going from 3D to 5D. And 5G is interfering. And coronavirus is upon us. And we're all going to go to hell in a handbasket. Pardon? Well, where I'm standing from, I truly believe that we are the creators of our reality. And yes, there is a pandemic upon us. Yes, we are housebound. Yes, there's a problem. Houston, we've got a problem. Guess what the problem is? It's not out there. It's here. Right? And we've been preaching this, and we haven't really figured out what we're preaching yet. Some of us are figuring it out, and some of us are actually understanding what we speak of and what we are being, and what it means to collapse realities into you and now, to get rid of the I am construct and welcome oneness. And to some of you, it's like, oh, cool. You have no fucking clue what that means, do you? Some of you. And some of you do. And then some of you are so tuned in, tapped in, turned on, that life just... And you're like, I don't know how I got here, but everything has just worked. Guess what? You don't need to know how you got there. You just need to be more aware to how you're feeling now. Be more aware to what makes your heart sing. Be more aware to your surroundings. Be more aware to what feels good and what feels not so good. be more aware to the relationships that you have with your loved ones, your social circle, your professional relationships, your financial relationship. That's a big one. What's your relationship to money? That word causes so much convolution, and I'll say it as convolution. I have a great relationship with money. I appreciate it. I didn't so much for many years. And funny how I didn't have any either when I didn't appreciate it. All I did was knock the people that did. Long time ago, right? Oh, what a nice car. Drug money. Oh, look at that. Oh, fucking earned it from, yeah, sure, mommy and daddy. Yup. I did that too. And then I thought, well, fuck, I'm driving a nice car. I'm living a good life. You know, I'm traveling around. I'm writing the book of life, and it's pretty magnificent because every time I tell my story, people are like, oh my God, Nikki, that's fascinating. Wow. Have you ever thought of writing a book? I'm like, no. Why? Why would anyone want to listen to me? Sound familiar? Well, guess what? The world needs to hear what you have to say. There's someone out there that you will bring so much comfort and joy and a sense of, hey, you're not alone by telling your story. So I know that by me coming on here and being with all of you and engaging and telling you about my Nikki Nation, my nation of magicians, it's me, myself, my council of, I call them my celestial friends. I used to refer them as my spirit guides, and I've graduated from that. I've stepped it up a notch because I started to understand that, you know what, in order for me to understand you, higher self, in order for me to connect to God, that which you call God, more, well, I need to be of that so that I can understand it. I need to be more of that higher self in order for me to have a good life and live the life that I want. Well, fuck, I have to start living that now in my circumstances. I have to be aware. I think that's the foundation of it all. Your awareness to, hey, how is it that I'm feeling? Do I like me today? Do I like my surroundings? Do I like my friends? Or am I just being in the circle of humans that, I don't know, right? So you have all these evaluating moments as you go through life. Do I deserve to be happy? Do I deserve to have a good life? Am I worth it? Do any of these sound familiar? You know, I recently, well, we're all stuck at home and none of us are working. Some are. Some creatives are. If you have an e-commerce business, good on you, mate. If you don't, go get one real quick. And I can think off the top of my head of 5 things right now that I can do to create an income if I needed to. I know I could do it. And so could you. Well, Nikki, what are they? Fuck, go buy soap wholesale and sell it with $1 more and see how that goes. There's one idea. So I'm starting to ask these different questions, right? And I'm not saying, you know what? I'm not preaching to be like Jesus himself, say, I'm the daughter of God. No, I am God. I come from that same seed as God. God made me. I am God's highest creation. I am the highest expression of that eternal amazingness. So for me to, I just got goosebumps. For me to tap into that intelligence, that infinite intelligence, I understand that I have to be it. to experience it, to understand, and to channel it through me, to have creation expand. It is here to express itself. I'm here to express the highest version of me, that godlike me, here in my physical self. So the beginning step of that is for me to be aware of that first. That's the first thing, because it is my awareness, it is your it's our awareness that gets us snappy, gets us into a place where we're awake. We hear things. I can hear a plane. Can you hear the birdies? Not pretty. It just flew away. Get into your five senses. Get into the smell the air. Look around you. See what is it that you see. Listen more. Feel. What do you feel? You know, I'm feeling my skin. It's nice and soft. It's well hydrated. Don't get all nasty out there and start commenting on me feeling my skin, okay? Well, that's funny. When was the last time you touched trees, or you touched the fresh growth of like the chartreuse of a leaf? When was the last time you touched the ground? When was the last time you touched a flower? You didn't just look at her and smell her, you actually touched her. When was the last time you touched your face and went, oh, and actually appreciated her or him? When was the last time you touched your heart and thanked her and said, hello heart, how are you? Touch that place. And then feel. Can you feel? Oh, I can hear my gugum, gugum, gugum. I guess I'm nervous from doing this because it's my first one. That's why I wore my courage hat today. This is my... Okay, I know you're all gonna fucking go judge me, and I don't care. This is my billionaire hat that I treated myself with from one of my clients. By the way, every time I start a new contract with a client, I gift myself something from me to me. This is a cool find for me, and it's my courage hat. That's why I wore it today, so I can have the courage to come here and talk to you about, freely exercise my freedom of speech and talk to you about everything and anything, and hope that I don't piss anyone off and it stays up. I don't think that I will. So as you can tell, I'm giving you a little synopsis of what Nikki Nation is, what I am, who I am. Very all over the place. And I'm doing that on purpose. It's not scripted. It's not, well, what are you doing right now through the coronavirus? Let me tell you these 5 steps. I will never give you that. I will always give you my truth, and I will give you my voice, and I will give you the best of me, and I will show you the authentic of me, which sometimes the best of me is not so pretty. It's not so pleasant. I will show you that too, I promise. That is my promise from me to you. Because you know what? That's what makes it magic. And I celebrate the movers and the shakers of today. I celebrate all of you who have a voice. I celebrate all of you who dare to come out and say, you know what? I have something to say, and here it is. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I even celebrate the ones that come on here and all they do is nitpick at people, and they nitpick, and they make nasty comments, and they haterade, you know, all of that. I celebrate you too. You know why? There's some truth in that. How, what do you mean? What do I mean? Well, thank you to all of you naysayers and all of you not so positive people. It's because of you that I rise up to be me more. It's because of you that I become a better version of me. And I become a stronger version. I get to put my courage hat on and come out and speak to the rest. And speak to you too and say thank you. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm also going to get rid of you off my feed. I'm going to go click delete. That's what happens, right? You know, we're in a world where, we got to go do our inner work. We do our dark work so we can find the light within. Because you know what? You walk into a room and all you do is you flick the switch and you turn the light on. It's like, wow, it's brighter. It's nicer. I can see more. Oh, it's more pleasant. And then you go flick the switch and it's dark. And it's like, oh no, I can't see anything. Shit. And you try to tonight in your room or in your homes, turn the lights off and see and walk around in your house. See how that goes. And you're like, Nikki, where are you going with this? Well, do you know what's in your home? Do you know where your bed is? Do you know where your fridge is? Do you know how to get from point A to B in your home without light because you're so depending on it? Are you aware of your surroundings? If I turn the light off in my home here, I know exactly where everything is. And I do that at night. Sometimes I get up, you get up at night, you go to the bathroom, you turn the light on, or do you just go? Because you know where the bathroom is. Because you're so conditioned, because you've done it. You're doing it every day, every night. You're doing it every day. You're doing it every time you're in your bedroom. You need to go to the bathroom. You know exactly where to go. Right? Am I right? What about the rest of your home? Or do you just take it for granted that you don't even pay attention to it? You're like oblivious to that shit. Well, this is a good awareness exercise. And all I'm trying to say here between the lightness and the darkness is if you activate that light within, you will never, ever be scared of the dark again. You will never, ever be thrown off by the dark and by your shadow. Some of my friends call it your shadow work, your dark work, your shitty work, I want to feel good. But what do I do with the stuff that comes up, the stuff that makes me cry? What do you do with the stuff that it's not so fun? What do you do with all you parents? Oh, how do I just want to have a better relationship with my kid. When was the last time you actually just sat there and watched your child? Or forget engaging with them, you just sat there and watched them to see what they do, how they be. Hear them, listen to them, care for them, observe them, give them a hug. That's it. When was the last time you did that? And I'm not talking the kind of like okay, I gotta go do this now, here's a hug, bye. Because now you're all stuck together. We're all stuck together in close quarters. And I know we're going on, it's been a month now almost. It's our 4th week here. Something magical happened on day 21 for me. Actually, we're on day 25, so that's 2 days ago. 26, 3 days ago. And I can't put it into words yet, but I will when I figure it out. When I can have the words to put it into words, I will tell you what that magic is. But so far, this here is what's happening. And well, this is all I gotta say for now. I would like to leave you with one thing that I really appreciate in these times. So I'm just gonna reiterate. What's your plan to start deserving Start deserving what you want in this life. What's your plan for it? Get aware. Get deserving of it. Be more worthy. Tell yourself, I'm worth it, damn it. Right? And how do you do that? Start getting into your body more. Get out of this and get into your body. Your 5 senses, right? Start smelling the air. Go outside, smell the air. Go on your balcony and smell the air in your home. Do you like it? Is it stale? Is it fresh? Light a candle. Go take a shower if you haven't. Go freshen up. I'm talking to you because I know we all go through it. I go through it too. When was the last time you heard? Go listen to your kids. Go listen, open the window and listen to, what do you hear outside? There's no cars. There's no nothing. What do you hear? Listen to nature. She will speak to you in her whispers and in her subtle ways. Feel your face, feel your skin, feel your heart. Listen to her. Tell her you love her or him, however you refer to your heart. And the thing that I wanted to say, that I wanted to leave you with actually, was Mother Teresa. Yep, I'm gonna go to Mother Teresa. Where, you know, because we live in the times where we gotta go within. We all gotta go within and we gotta do our work. And it's a big conversation and it's a big concept. And it's, some of us, we don't know what to, there are a bazillion and one things out there that you can do. And I appreciate all of them. And in this madness and in this chaoticness, I just made that word up. Mother Teresa said, if you want to go look within and find out what's in here, you gotta go do things for other people. Get out of yourself and go do things for other people and go give and see how that makes you feel in here. So go be a better version of you for your family. Go do something for someone else. Go be that smile for someone. Go be the reason that they are smiling. Pick up technology and call them. FaceTime them. Skype them. Zoom them. I don't know what. You can still be together. You're never alone. So, thanks, Mother Teresa. Wise words from you. Until next time, I want to say thank you for watching me. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for choosing to live here and now. Thank you for sharing your magnificence. Drop me a line below. Hit the subscribe button, please. And if you liked what you heard, come back and we'll hang out next time. Leave me comments. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me how you're feeling. Don't hate. Just be nice. And if you feel like fucking hating, then go somewhere else and do it. You know I'm gonna delete you, so don't bother. Right? Say your 2-bit and be gone. I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, each and every one of us has the seed of God within us. So we are little gods. So let's start being more of that. So from my headquarters here in the heart of Transylvania in my grand's backyard, I salute you. I love you. And see you next time on Nikki Nation. Nikki Tanas out.